Hey guys, it's Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Orlando. Happy Sunday night. I hope you're having a good holiday weekend so far with one more day off. I hope you get tomorrow off because that's very, very exciting and we love to have a 3-day weekend. It's not a payday week, but it's still a really good week. It's still a really good week. So I hope you guys are doing good. Thanks for joining me already, you guys. Super busy weekend with sports. I mean, college football started. Hello. There's games on right now. I'm kind of watching one eye with the Notre Dame game and one eye with you guys, giving you a little split attention tonight. I want to give a shout out to Alexia and Kelly, in case they catch this, to say hello. Spent some time with some good friends this weekend so far, so that was really, really good. All right, we're going to jump right in because, like I said, there's a game on and you know priorities. There was a golf match on too. I listened to it on the radio. Yes, I listened to golf on the radio. That is my addiction. I love golf and I couldn't watch it on TV, so I watched it on the radio and it was yummy. It was yummy. The guy that won has already won 3 other times in this golf season, and that's amazing. So good for him. It's really, really good for him. All right. Bunches of people on. I'm always excited. Thank you for coming on. Karen Gold Knowles. Who are you trying to kid here? This is a Notre Dame win. Let's get our teams straight. All right. We are going to do Textures and Frames again. This is a free stamp set that you can earn during celebration if you purchase $50 of any product from the mini catalog or the big catalog. And I did a live on this last week, and I'm going to show that card again at the end, and I'm doing another live because I am obsessed with the stamp set. I love it. It has so many opportunities, and there's so many good examples out there. So we're going to do a monochromatic card using textures and frames. Okay, so that's what we're doing. I'm going to just bring one little piece of information. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I thought I would just bring it out there for you guys to see. So this, everyone knows who watches my lives. This is a Stamparatus that Stampin' Up makes. It's a stamp positioning tool. It helps you to ink your stamps up and put them in the right place. Stampin' Up sells this rubberized mat that goes in here, and you use it if you're using photopolymer stamps to lift up the base. But it actually has another really cool usage. So we're gonna use that tonight. I just wanted you to see it. It's a $7 item or $6 item, so it's not a big investment, but it does some cool stuff, especially if you're stamping with photopolymer. Tonight's card is inspired by a really talented stamper named Susie Woods. She did a really fun card online, and I loved it. And I said, "Oh my gosh, I love that card!" And since I'm in love with the stamp set, I'm gonna demo it. And we're gonna be doing monochromatic, which means one color. And I picked the color Gorgeous Grape because why? I had ribbon to match. Let's be serious. Let's be honest. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do. The reason why you want this mat is because photopolymer stamps will stamp a little bit crisper image if they have a little bit of a cushion. And if you can see, you guys, I think you can see if the way I hold it, that this, it's a little bit of foam. So that's just kind of gives you a heads up. Now on this one, I want to use a piece of scrap paper to put over it only because I'm going to stamp off around the edges, and I'm literally being lazy, you guys. You could stamp right on this and wipe it off. I'm just being lazy. I'm just going to put that on so we can stamp around the edges. Plus, it's a little bit shiny, and I'm trying to do everything I can to help keep the reflection off the glass. Shameless plug. If you need any stamping supplies to make this card or anything else your heart desires, trisn.stampinup.net. So that's where you go. That's my stamp page. Anything you need is available online at that. Or call me, text me, email me, message me. I'm available. All right. So in this stamp set, the first stamp we're going to use is a splatter stamp. And I thought this was kind of a fun little technique that Susie did. She basically took the stamp and she just stamped all around the edge of her card. Now, I don't know if I should be stamping this way or that way because I didn't test this. Oh, I think this is better. I think this is going to be better. So that may end up being the bottom of my card instead of the top. So she's just using this stamp to create what's going to look like maybe like a piece of Designer Series paper. All right, so that's the background. And then now we're going to take this this paper, flip it over. Hey, Miss Peg Neal, Karen. All right, we're not going to fight on Facebook, but I'm going to win. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm acknowledging and thanking people for joining me because I'm always super, super appreciative. that you guys come on board and give me some time. Hey, Miss Mary on a Sunday night. And Marcia, good to see you. I'm a little concerned because I don't see my Miss Judy out there. I wonder if she's out there and I'm just missing her. I don't think she's ever missed one of my lives. So that makes me concerned. Okay, so this one we're going to do a stamp off. So you ink it up, you stamp off, and then you stamp down. Super, super simple card tonight, you guys. Super simple. Stamp off, stamp down. If you remember my card from last Sunday, and I'm sorry I missed Wednesday. I had absolutely no plans on missing Wednesday. It's just something came up and I couldn't get back to my house to do a live. And I didn't have one taped. So, oh, did you guys see what I just did right there? Darn it. Okay. I got ink on the card. So you know what we do? Every piece of paper has two sides. So we just flip it over and that's called creative corrections. And we just start again. And we just carefully I don't know where the ink is on my hands. It might have been on the block. I'm not sure how I did that, but I'll be more careful. So 1, 2, this kind of looks a little bit like a moon from a distance. I'm not sure what this looks like. 3, and then 4. All right, so that's that. Now we're going to take the ring and we're going to not stamp off. We're going to go full force on that and we're not going to line it up exact. We're going to kind of just be a little cattywampus just because that's the style of the card we're looking for. And because we love to say cattywampus. All right. Now, you guys, not hard, is it? Took me 2 seconds. I'm going to take that. I'm going to adhere it to my first page that I stamped. That we made a background on. Isn't that cool? That looks very cool. Let me get this out of the way so you can see it better. That looks good, doesn't it? That caught my attention right away. When I was looking at the card that Susie made, I'm like, how did she do that background? I'm like, oh, she just used a stamp. Now we're going to layer this on top of a base of Gorgeous Grape. Remember, it's a monochromatic card, so we just use one color. Actually, when I first started stamping, many years ago, I only did monochromatic cards. Everyone used to make fun of me. Now it's coming back. But now I'm a little more brave with color too. So there's that. Now I'm going to take a piece of cardstock and I'm going to stamp a word sentiment on there. And that word sentiment is coming from another stamp set that I am in love with, which is In Symmetry. You guys have seen me use this stamp set a lot. I need a lot of birthday cards for the next couple of months. So Best Day Ever is what I'm using. So I'm going to also do that in Gorgeous Grape. I don't need to, oops, you don't need to have that one. Sorry. Little extra stuff. Best Day. Now, I forgot to tell you, I had all these big plans and I got so excited I forgot. Excuse me. One thing you can do on this grid is use it to line up your strips of paper so that you can then line up your sentiments and then it will come out nice and even. Best Day Ever. All right, very good. Now that is going to go on top of another layer. You follow me with all these layers? That's going to go right there. And that is going to go right on top of, oops, I'm crooked. I am crooked. I'm going to just trim. I'm just going to trim off a little bit on this side. The camera might be so far away that you can't even see it, but look at you guys. It was just a smidgen. Look, that's all that it was of crookedness. Yeah, really easy. So on this one, I can't decide if I want to just put it down or if I want to dimensionalize it. I think I'm just going to put it down on the card without dimensionals. My gosh, this will be the first card I've made in a long time without using dimensionals. I'm going to put it a little bit below there. Best Day Ever. And then I made a double bow and I'm going to stick that right there. Oops, kind of covers up my best day. Let me move it down a little bit. Let me turn it to the side a little. And there you guys have a super simple birthday card. I don't have the inside, but what I'll do is I'll do a white sheet of paper like we always do, and then I'll just stamp a big happy birthday. And that's going to be the card. Best Day Ever. So super easy. Very symmetrical, which is kind of how I like it, with a little cattywampusness, which you know I love. And big shout out again to Susie Wood for sharing that online and letting us case it. Case means to copy and share everything. And other demonstrators are more than generous to share their card designs so that we can all learn how to make some fun cards. So this was tonight's card. Just as a refresher, this was last night's card. last week's card. So it's hard to believe, but the same stamp set creates such different cards, but really good ones, huh? I know. I love it. All right. What can I say? Thanks again for coming, you guys. Hey, Miss Pat. Oh, you ordered the stamp set, Mary. That's fantastic. That's really good. Okay. I hope you guys can see the comments what I'm meaning, because otherwise it probably doesn't even make any sense. Okay. I want to wish you guys a really good Sunday night. I hope you have a good couple of days. I will be here on Wednesday night. I might be a couple minutes late, but I will be here. So if I'm not on right at 8 o'clock, I will post. Like, it might be 8:15, but I will post if I'm going to be late so that you guys will know. There you are, Miss Judy. I was completely panicking. I didn't see you on my live. So, okay, I see you now. That's all good. All right, you guys have a really good night. Get in some football tonight if you haven't got any this weekend, so you don't have a total loss of a weekend. Have a great day. Hopefully you have off tomorrow and you have some time to relax and enjoy it. And I will see you guys on Wednesday night. Remember, around here, what do? We make it and we mail it. So get stamping, girls. You'll have all day tomorrow to get in your stamp room and stamp away and send out some cards and bless some people's lives. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.